Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Slow English Channel, where learning English feels calm, natural, and full of real stories.
Good morning, Emily. And good morning to our wonderful listeners. The cafe smells amazing today. Fresh coffee, warm croissants, soft music.
It really does. I think a cozy cafe is the best place to talk about life. And today, we're talking about something big, our jobs.
Ah, yes. Work. The word that makes people smile or sigh.
Exactly. We all have stories behind how we got our jobs, what our days look like, and what we dream about next.
So let's talk about that. How did you get your job, Emily?
That's a good question. I didn't plan to become an English teacher at first. When I was younger, I wanted to be a writer.
Really? That's interesting. So what changed?
One day, I helped a friend prepare for a job interview in English. She was so nervous, but after we practiced together, she smiled and said, "You make English feel easy." That moment stayed in my heart.
That's beautiful. So that's when you decided to teach?
Yes, I realized I could write stories and help people through teaching. It felt like both dreams became one.
That's inspiring. My story is a bit funnier. I didn't choose my job chose me.
Oh, really? Tell us.
I was working in a small travel agency. One day, my boss asked me to talk with a foreign tourist. I was so nervous. My English was terrible. I said, "Hello, how can you help?"
Oh, no.
The tourist smiled and corrected me gently. After that, I thought, I need to learn English properly. I started studying every night, and 6 months later, I got a new job at an international company.
That's a great story, Paul. It shows that mistakes can change your life if you learn from them.
Exactly. And I want to say this to our listeners. If you ever feel shy or afraid to speak English, remember, every mistake is a bridge, not a wall.
Well said. Let's teach a few useful phrases for today's topic, talking about your job.
Perfect. So when someone asks, how did you get your job? What can you say?
You can say, "I applied online," or "I got it through a friend."
Or, I was offered the job after an interview. Simple and clear.
Yes, and if you want to sound more natural, you can say, "I started working there 2 years ago," or "I joined the company in 2021."
Nice. Let's practice together, everyone. Repeat after us. I applied online.
I applied online.
Great. Now, I got the job through a friend.
I got the job through a friend.
Wonderful. If you said it out loud, good job. Don't worry about your accent. Just focus on rhythm and confidence.
That's right. Confidence grows with small steps, one sentence at a time.
So, Emily, what's a normal day at work like for you?
My mornings start with coffee, of course. Then I prepare my lesson plans. Around 9 a.m., I teach my first class.
And how many classes do you teach a day?
Usually 3 or 4. Between classes, I check messages from my students. Sometimes they ask for advice or just share their progress. It makes my day.
That sounds rewarding. For me, my workday starts with checking emails, then meetings, then more coffee.
Sounds like caffeine is part of your job.
It is, but you know what I like most? helping my team finish a project. When we celebrate together, it feels great.
That's the best part. Teamwork. It makes work meaningful.
Yes, but sometimes I feel tired or stressed. I think everyone does.
Of course, that's normal. When that happens, I take a short walk or listen to calm music.
That's a good idea. For me, I talk with my coworkers, maybe tell a joke. Laughter really helps.
It does. Listeners, what about you? What's a normal day at your work or school like? Think about it.
You can say, I start work at 9, or I finish around 6. Simple sentences, but they describe your day clearly.
Let's repeat a few examples. I work from Monday to Friday.
I work from Monday to Friday.
I start work at 9.
I start work at 9.
Good. Remember, fluency grows when you repeat with feeling, not just words.
Yes, feel your English. Don't just think it.
Exactly.
You know, Emily, talking about jobs always reminds me of dreams. Some people love their jobs, others don't.
True. That's a big question. Do you like your job?
I do. Not every moment, but most of the time.
That's honest.
I like the people I work with. I like learning something new every week. But sometimes I wish I had more time for myself.
I understand. Work-life balance is hard for many people. What about you, Emily? Do you like your job? I love it. Teaching makes me feel alive. But it's not always easy. Preparing lessons, checking papers, helping students who feel lost. Still, when a student finally says, I can speak English now, all the tiredness disappears.
That's beautiful.
I think every job has meaning if we do it with heart.
Yes. Even small tasks can be done with love.
Let's teach a few more phrases for this part. You can say, I enjoy my job because, or I like working with people.
Or, I don't like my job because it's stressful. Be honest, that's okay too.
Yes, honesty helps you express yourself naturally. Let's practice. Repeat after us. I enjoy my job because I help people.
I enjoy my job because I help people.
I don't like my job because it's stressful.
I don't like my job because it's stressful.
Good, you're doing great.
And remember, it's okay if your pronunciation isn't perfect. The goal is communication, not perfection.
Absolutely. Every word you speak is progress.
You know, Emily, as we talk about jobs, I keep thinking about dreams, what we really want to do.
The dream job question. That's my favorite. But maybe we should talk about that after another sip of coffee.
Deal. Let's take a small break and come back with big dreams.
All right, we're back. Coffee cups refilled, hearts ready for dreams.
Yes, and this part feels exciting because now we talk about dream jobs.
Exactly. Everyone has one, right? Even if we don't always say it out loud.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pilot. I thought flying was freedom. The sky, the clouds, the view. Wow.
That sounds beautiful. What stopped you?
Well, I realized I get dizzy on airplanes.
Oh no, that's a small problem for a pilot.
A big one, actually. So I stayed on the ground and found another dream, to travel through languages instead of air.
That's poetic, Paul. And in a way, you do travel every day when you talk to people from around the world.
True. What about you, Emily? What's your dream job?
Mm, I think my dream job is what I'm doing now, teaching English in a way that feels like storytelling.
That's beautiful.
But if I could add one thing, I'd love to create a small school in a quiet town, a place filled with books, laughter, and tea.
A dream school. I can picture it. Students smiling, learning under soft lights, maybe a cat walking around.
Yes, and everyone speaking English with confidence, without fear.
That's a dream worth working for.
Let's help our listeners talk about their dream jobs too.
Good idea. So, how can you answer the question, what's your dream job?
You can say, my dream job is to be a. For example, my dream job is to be a teacher.
Or, I'd love to work as a designer.
Yes, and if you want to sound more natural, you can say, I've always wanted to be a.
I've always wanted to be a pilot.
Exactly. Let's practice together. Repeat after us. My dream job is to be a doctor.
My dream job is to be a doctor.
I've always wanted to be a teacher.
I've always wanted to be a teacher.
Perfect. Don't worry if you speak slowly. Dreams deserve time.
That's such a lovely sentence, Emily. Dreams deserve time. I like that.
Thank you. It's true for English learning too. Fluency is like a dream job. It takes time, patience, and love.
Yes. And sometimes progress is invisible at first, but it's happening.
Exactly. You're improving every time you speak, even if it's one small sentence.
Let's add a few more useful phrases for today. You can say, I work as, or I'm responsible for.
For example, I work as a nurse, or I'm responsible for customer service.
Nice and practical.
Here's another one. I deal with. It means you handle something often. Like, I deal with clients every day.
Good one. Let's practice. Repeat after us. I work as an engineer.
I work as an engineer.
I'm responsible for training new staff.
I'm responsible for training new staff.
I deal with customers every day.
I deal with customers every day.
Wonderful! You're speaking like a pro now.
Step by step.
You know, when we talk about jobs, there's always that question, do you love what you do?
Yes, and it's not always a simple yes or no.
Right. Some days we love it. Some days we just need coffee to survive.
That's true, but that's normal. Every job has hard moments.
Exactly. What matters is finding meaning in what we do.
Yes, like seeing a student smile after learning something new, or helping someone feel more confident.
Those little things give life meaning.
Let's teach our listeners how to express feelings about their job in English.
Okay? You can say, I love my job, or I enjoy my work.
Or if you want to sound more honest, you can say, my job is okay, but it can be stressful.
And here's another one. It's challenging, but I learn a lot.
Perfect. Let's practice. Repeat after us. I love my job.
I love my job.
My job can be stressful sometimes.
My job can be stressful sometimes.
It's challenging, but I learn a lot.
It's challenging, but I learn a lot.
Nice work, everyone.
You're doing great. And if you're thinking, my English isn't perfect yet, don't worry. None of us started perfect.
Yes, English is a journey, not a race.
Exactly. And one more thing. Your job, your studies, your dreams, all are connected. English can open doors in all of them.
That's why we practice like this, with real conversations, not just grammar rules.
Right. Grammar builds structure, but conversation builds confidence.
Beautifully said. And I think our listeners are building that confidence right now.
For sure. I can almost hear them repeating with us.
Yes, maybe in another cafe somewhere in the world, saying, I work as a teacher, or my dream job is to be a chef.
That image makes me smile. People connecting through English, one word, one dream at a time.
It's a small world when you speak with your heart.
Exactly. And that's what English really gives us. Connection.
Yes, not just better grammar, but better understanding between people.
So true.
Before we finish today's coffee talk, let's do a quick recap for our listeners.
Good idea. We talked about 4 main questions. How did you get your job? What's a normal day like? Do you like your job? And what's your dream job?
Yes, and we practiced some key phrases like I work as, I applied online, I deal with clients, and I've always wanted to be a.
Exactly. These are phrases you can use right now in real conversations.
And remember, everyone, learning English is just like building your career. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start.
Yes, keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep dreaming.
Before we go, let's do our vocabulary spotlight.
Ooh, my favorite part.
Phrase 1. Apply for a job. It means to send your information to get a position. For example, I applied for a job at a bank.
Phrase 2. Work-life balance. It means having time for both work and life. For example, I'm trying to have a better work-life balance.
And phrase 3. Dream job. It means your ideal work, something you truly love. For example, my dream job is to be a travel photographer.
Nice! Which one was your favorite, listeners? Comment below and tell us.
Yes, share with us. What's your dream job?
And remember, even if you forget the words later, the feeling stays. Every time you speak, you grow stronger.
One English sentence today is one step closer to your confident tomorrow.
Beautiful. Thank you for spending this cozy morning with us.
All right, listeners. Our coffee is getting cold, but our English is getting warm.
That should be our slogan. Warm English, cold coffee.
I like that. Today, we'll do something fun. Let's practice some real situations you might face at work.
Perfect. Real English for real life.
Let's start with something simple. Talking to a new coworker.
Okay, I'll be the new guy. You can be the friendly colleague.
Deal. Ready?
Hi, I'm Paul. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Paul. I'm Emily. Welcome to the company. How is your first day going?
It's going well, thanks. Everyone's been very kind.
That's great to hear. If you need any help, just ask me.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And scene. Listeners, this is a friendly and polite way to start a conversation at work.
Yes, small talk is powerful. Just a few sentences can make people feel comfortable.
Here are a few phrases you can use when you meet new coworkers. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the team. Let me know if you need help.
Let's practice together. Repeat after us. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team.
Let me know if you need help.
Let me know if you need help.
Perfect. Remember, kindness is good English too.
That's true. Now, let's try another situation. Asking about someone's job in a polite way.
Great idea. Maybe in the cafeteria or elevator.
I'll start. So, what do you do here, Paul?
I work in marketing. What about you?
I'm in the training department.
Nice and short. You can also ask, how long have you been working here?
Yes, that's a natural question. Let's repeat. How long have you been working here?
How long have you been working here?
Excellent. Remember, don't rush the words. Let them flow like conversation, not a test.
Exactly, because language is music, not mathematics.
Beautifully said. Now let's talk about job interviews. Everyone's favorite topic. Or maybe their least favorite, but it's so useful to practice.
All right, I'll be the interviewer this time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. My name is Emily. I've been teaching English for 5 years. I enjoy helping students gain confidence in speaking.
That's a strong answer. Short, clear, confident.
Thank you. And one more question, please.
Of course.
What's the best way to answer, why do you want this job?
Good question. You can say, I'm interested in this position because it matches my skills. Or, I want to learn and grow in this company.
Nice and positive. Let's practice together. Repeat after us. I'm interested in this position because it matches my skills.
I'm interested in this position because it matches my skills.
I want to learn and grow in this company.
I want to learn and grow in this company.
Perfect. Keep those phrases ready. They'll help you in any interview.
And remember, smile. Your smile speaks every language.
That's true. Even if your words are simple, your attitude shines.
Now, let's move to one more real situation, talking to your boss politely.
Yes, that's important. Politeness makes a big difference.
Let's role play again. I'm the boss, you're the employee.
Okay,
Hi, Emily. Could you finish this report by tomorrow?
sure. I'll do my best. Could I have the updated data file, please?
Of course, I'll send it now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. So polite, so professional.
Listeners, notice those small words. Please. Thank you. Could I? They make your English softer and more respectful.
Exactly. Polite doesn't mean weak, it means wise.
That's true. Let's practice. Repeat after us. Could I have the file, please?
Could I have the file, please?
Thank you for your help.
Thank you for your help.
Excellent. You're sounding like real professionals now.
Before we wrap up this section, let's do a short mini practice.
Ooh, fun. I'll say a situation. You think of a polite English sentence. Ready?
Let's go.
You need help from a coworker. What can you say?
I'm sorry. Could you help me with this file?
Good. Next one. Your boss thanks you. What do you reply?
My pleasure. Or you're welcome.
Perfect. Last one. You're late to a meeting. What do you say?
Sorry for being late. Simple and honest.
Exactly. Honesty builds respect.
That was fun. It feels like real life.
That's the goal. Because English is not just grammar, it's communication, heart to heart.
Yes, and the more we practice these real moments, the more natural we sound.
Paul, can I share a small story?
Please do.
Last month, one of my students got her first international job. She told me she used the phrases from our episodes. I'm responsible for, and I want to grow in this company. And guess what? She got hired.
That's amazing.
Yes, she said, I didn't speak perfectly, but I spoke with confidence.
That's the secret. You don't need perfect grammar, just courage and kindness.
Exactly. If you wait until you're perfect, you'll never start.
But if you start, you'll keep improving.
One phrase, one conversation, one day at a time.
That's how fluency is built.
Let's share one more vocabulary tip before we close today's cafe scene.
Go ahead.
Today's word, colleague. It means a person you work with. Example, my colleagues are friendly.
Good one. And one more phrase. Get promoted. It means to move to a higher position. Example, he got promoted to manager last year.
Perfect. Everyone loves that phrase.
Yes. Say it with energy. I got promoted.
Exactly.
Okay, listeners, take a deep breath. You just learned so much today.
You learned how to greet coworkers, talk in interviews, and speak politely at work.
And you did it all in one coffee break.
Not bad at all.
When we come back, let's talk about something even deeper. How English connects to purpose and growth.
I like that because a job is not just work. It's part of who we become.
Exactly. So, grab another sip of coffee, and we'll continue our journey.
All right, we're still here. Same cafe, same table, but maybe a little wiser.
Definitely. Talking about work always makes me think about purpose, why we do what we do.
Yes, a job isn't just about money. It's about meaning, connection, and growth.
Exactly. You know, sometimes I think the real dream job is not one perfect job. It's becoming a person who grows anywhere.
That's beautiful, Paul. It's true. You can find meaning even in small things. Helping a customer, writing an email kindly, teaching one new word.
Yes, and English helps you do that with more people in more places.
That's why we always say English is not just a subject, it's a bridge.
A bridge to understanding, opportunity, and even friendship.
Exactly. I remember one student told me, Emily, I don't just learn English, I learn courage.
That gave me chills.
Me too. Because learning a language is brave. You open your mouth, make mistakes, and still keep going.
And that's what success looks like. Not never failing, but never quitting.
Yes, if you're listening right now and you feel your English is slow or broken, please don't stop. Every mistake is proof you're learning.
Exactly. Every time you speak, you get a little better, even if you don't notice it.
Let's talk about that mindset for a moment. You've heard the phrase growth mindset, right?
Yes, it means believing you can improve through effort, not talent.
Right. You don't need to be born with perfect grammar. You just need to stay curious and consistent.
And that's also how we grow in our jobs, by showing up every day, learning one small thing, getting 1% better.
Exactly. Tiny steps create big changes.
I love that. It reminds me of my first weeks studying English. I felt lost. Every sentence took forever, but I kept going.
And now you're speaking beautifully in a podcast.
Crazy, right?
Not crazy, inspiring. You're living proof that patience works.
Thank you. And I hope our listeners remember that too.
Let's share a few motivational phrases our audience can practice. Phrases that help you stay positive about your work and English.
Great idea. Here's one. I'm learning every day.
Yes, repeat after us. I'm learning every day.
I'm learning every day.
Another one. I'm doing my best.
I'm doing my best.
And one more. I'm getting better little by little.
I'm getting better little by little.
Perfect. These sentences sound simple, but they are powerful.
Because they remind you that progress is already happening.
Exactly. You know, Emily, I sometimes imagine our listeners, maybe someone listening while going to work, or cleaning, or walking home after a long day.
Yes, maybe with tired eyes, but a hopeful heart.
Right. And maybe they think, I'll never be fluent, but they still press play.
That small action, pressing play, is already courage.
Exactly. Every time you choose learning instead of giving up, you change your future.
That's why we love doing this podcast, to remind people that every word counts.
Yes, every hello, every thank you, every sorry, they're small seeds of confidence.
Let's water those seeds a little more with a short reflection.
Go ahead.
Ask yourself, what kind of English speaker do I want to become? Confident? Kind? Curious?
Beautiful questions. Because when you know why you learn, you find how to keep going.
Exactly.
And you know, Emily, I sometimes imagine our listeners, maybe someone listening while going to work, or cleaning, or walking home after a long day.
Yes, maybe with tired eyes, but a hopeful heart.
Right. And maybe they think, I'll never be fluent, but they still press play.
That small action, pressing play, is already courage.
Exactly. Every time you choose learning instead of giving up, you change your future.
That's why we love doing this podcast, to remind people that every word counts.
Yes, every hello, every thank you, every sorry, they're small seeds of confidence.
Let's water those seeds a little more with a short reflection.
Go ahead.
Ask yourself, what kind of English speaker do I want to become? Confident? Kind? Curious?
Beautiful questions. Because when you know why you learn, you find how to keep going.
Exactly.
And Emily, I sometimes imagine our listeners, maybe someone listening while going to work or cleaning or walking home after a long day.
Yes, maybe with tired eyes, but a hopeful heart.
Right. And maybe they think, I'll never be fluent, but they still press play. That small action, pressing play, is already courage.
Exactly. Every time you choose learning instead of giving up, you change your future.
That's why we love doing this podcast, to remind people that every word counts.
Yes, every hello, every thank you, every sorry, they're small seeds of confidence.
Let's water those seeds a little more with a short reflection.
Go ahead.
Ask yourself, what kind of English speaker do I want to become? Confident? Kind? Curious?
Beautiful questions. Because when you know why you learn, you find how to keep going.
Exactly. And, can I share something?
Of course.
Last year, I almost quit learning Spanish. I thought, it's too hard. But then I remembered what you always say. Even one word is a win. So I kept learning one phrase a day.
And how do you feel now?
Better. Still not perfect, but proud because I didn't stop.
That's powerful. See, that's the spirit we all need in jobs, in language, in life.
Yes. Don't chase perfection. Chase progress.
Exactly.
And celebrate it every little bit.
That's right. So, listeners, let's do a final mini practice before we go.
All right. I'll say a sentence and you repeat it. Feel the meaning, not just the words.
Here we go.
I believe I can improve.
I believe I can improve.
I'm proud of my effort.
I'm proud of my effort.
I will use English every day.
I will use English every day.
Wonderful. See, you sound more confident already.
Yes, confidence grows through action, not waiting.
And we're proud of every listener who made it this far today.
Absolutely. You gave yourself time to learn, and that's priceless.
So before we close, let's share one last vocabulary spotlight.
Here we go.
Phrase 1. Find meaning in what you do. It means feeling purpose in your daily work. For example, I try to find meaning in my job.
Phrase 2. Take pride in your work. It means to feel good about what you do. For example, she takes pride in helping others.
Phrase 3. Keep moving forward. It means to continue even when it's hard. For example, I make mistakes, but I keep moving forward.
Beautiful. I think that's a perfect way to end today's episode.
Yes, because no matter your job, no matter your level of English, you can always keep moving forward.
Exactly.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us in this warm cafe today.
We hope you learned something useful and felt a little lighter, a little stronger inside.
Remember, learning English is like living your dream. It starts small, but grows with love and patience.
And one day, you'll look back and realize you're already living the dream you once imagined.
So keep going, keep learning, and never forget your voice matters.
It truly does.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to Slow English channel.
Leave us a comment. Tell us about your dream job in English.
Yes, we'd love to read your stories.
Until next time, keep your heart warm and your English alive.
Take care, everyone. See you soon.
Bye for now.